Peace, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters. My name is Marsha Nicole Wilson, and I invite you at this time to subscribe to my channel and also click on the notifications bell so that anytime I post readings, you are notified. You get to have first dibs on the readings, and you don't have to go find it. It's going to come to you. All right. Also, go ahead and follow me on social media. I'm on TikTok, and I'm also on Instagram at MellowNeptuneWaters. Let's go ahead and jump into deep breathing, and then I'll get into the reading. This reading is a general reading. It's a weekly reading for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So if one of them doesn't resonate, go check your other placements. We are reading for November 17th. I'm looking at my calendar. November 17th through November 23rd. Okay, but let's go ahead and start with some deep breathing. Sit up nice and comfortably. If you're driving, I would skip this part. Feel your body softening. Feel your eyebrows, your jaw, your tongue, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders, starting to soften and relax. We're going to do 3 deep inhales at your own pace. Feel free to pause or fast forward. Inhale through the nose, filling up the belly with warm, fresh air. And as you're exhaling, you're releasing old, held energy that no longer serves you. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Oh, yes, Lord. So good. All right, beautiful people, let us dive into your reading. Also, before we do, we are in Mercury's retrograde, aka micro braids. We're in the shadow period, so this is where you might start to see things shifting. Things might seemingly start to slow down. This is when this is an opportunity for us to be intentional about interactions, about conversations, about effective and efficient communication. I'm very pro Mercury retrograde. It requires me to be intentional and really vigilant and not paranoid, right? So, those are the practices we can take outside of retrograde. So there's that. And then we just had this beautiful full moon in Taurus. A lot of us have been activated in declaring the path that we require for ourselves. It is declaring the authenticity that we came to this earth to be and to operate in. And we at that place of like, by any means necessary. So congratulations to those of us who have made that decision and who are starting to take those leaps and seeing where it takes us. All right, beautiful people, let's jump into your reading. Peace, Virgo. This reading is for Virgo, sun, moon, and risings for the week of November 17th through November 23rd. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters. Click on the bell for notifications so that you get notified of every time I post. You don't miss out. Also, please like and comment on this reading. It lets the people know that MellowNeptuneWaters exists, okay? Virgo, spirit message you have for Virgo for the week of November 17th through November 23rd. Friendship. Friendship is very valuable for you this week. I feel like trust and belief are very important for you this week. This week, Virgo, protect your energy. This could feel, I just heard the word deception. This could feel like a betrayal of some sort, perhaps. Or like Maybe you feeling left behind. Three of Cups and Two of Wands. It could be a group trip or something, but just with this Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles showing up in reverse, and then the High Priestess, it seems like maybe there's a message in all of this. You reap what you sow. Be careful of what you sow with certain people or certain collaborations. Be mindful of job offers that you accept, and you know, they might be filled with opportunities you thought you want, or that you really truly do want, and there might be seemingly good money in it, but what will it cost you? What will it cost you? Interesting, this card just popped out. Eight of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards. Eight of Pentacles came out in a different deck. This week, Virgo, this feels, I just heard self-centered, to literally be centered on yourself. And, you know, you could be parting ways with a lover. You could be parting ways with a partnership, with friends, or maybe there's a friend, or maybe the relationship dynamic that you have with certain friends might be shifting. Five of Pentacles. It may feel a little bit lonely, but also there's this High Priestess card, really the way it fell out and the fact that it wants to be pushed to the top. It's calling, it's giving you the opportunity, Virgo, to see things from a higher perspective. See things beyond the surface. See things beyond what you can see in the physical realm, and peek behind that veil and see what messages Spirit's showing you. Trust your soul. There are so many memes that I've seen and have needed to see this past week and the week before, that say, pay attention to how your body responds when you are around certain people, because that's a huge indication of you're feeling safe, your ability, or feeling confident to speak up, feeling comfortable, feeling like yourself, or feeling like your voice would be stifled if you're around certain people. Just be mindful of your physical sensations this week. Maybe make that a game. Like, okay, even around the people that you feel the safest around, or that you feel the most connected to. Three of Cups. I feel like in this case, especially because it came out in the upright, this could mean that you do have your core people, you have your core community, you have your core tribe to check in with. And if that is the case, if you, with your discernment, trust them, yeah, maybe you check in with them and ask them how they're feeling about something. If you need a checkpoint, like, hey, such and such just invited me to do this, or I'm thinking about doing that, but I have this weird feeling and I needed to check in with somebody else, or touch bases with somebody else who might know them, or even somebody who doesn't know them. But if it's somebody in your close community that you trust with your gut, like in your gut, this is twofold. One, that'll give you, their response might give you insight into who they are and if they are trustworthy. And two, if they are trustworthy, there'll be some wise counsel, or some touching and agreeing, or some kind of affirmation. They'll be very direct and very honest either way. So pay attention to what is said. The Chariot and Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, this Gemini and Cancer, those are back-to-back zodiac signs. 6 and 7 and 6 and 7, which makes what, 13, 4. Okay, so what I'm getting, which is interesting, right? This is the intuitive part of tarot reading, because with some of the meanings of these cards, they might not be directly linked, but I'm getting and I'm hearing two-faced. Okay, two-faced, and your relationships you are committed to, some of them you have invested a lot in, and so you're giving the benefit of the doubt, and instead of going with your higher knowing, you're going with loyalty, or you're going with history, the history that you all have built together, instead of looking at it from this moment forward. What is what and who is who. Let people have the opportunity to show you their faces, their true selves. Be mindful this week. Again, pay attention to facial expressions and responses and body language. Is what I just got. When you're sharing stuff about good things that are happening in your life, or challenges that you're facing, or things, issues you might bring up to these people. I want to say these friends and or friends as in they might appear to be friends, but there's some ulterior motive, or y'all's relationship dynamic has shifted. But just pay attention to, even when you bring up other people, friendship and union. Pay attention when you bring up other people, maybe a mutual friend or somebody else. Pay attention to their response. Friendship and union. This angel card actually came up in reverse. This reading feels polarizing. This week will be a pretty important divide for you. It'll show you who your true friend. I'm trying not to sound generic. I'm just gonna say it as plain and simple as it's coming. It'll show you who your true tribe, coven, community, friends, family are, and it'll show you those who do not have your best interest at heart, or maybe, whether that's against their will, or they just really don't F with you, or what, and maybe they don't even understand why. That's not for you to decipher. That's not for you to dig deep on. Just get clear on who's who, and you are so incredibly supported in this. So trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust that knowing. Like, don't make it more than it needs to be. It's very surface. It really is for you. It's going to be very surface this week. It just requires you to be attuned to paying attention to the details. And again, make it a game. Not from a manipulative place, or like testing someone from like, let me test them out. Let me see. Not from that, but from authentic interactions and engagement. Hey, I got this job offer. It's this, that, and the other. What is the reaction? Is it faux excitement, support, and joy? Is it authentic? What are the words that are spoken to you? What are the words that are affirmed? The actions, when they lean in to hug you and rub your back, like, what does it feel like? Pay attention. Be hyper sensitive, and that'll give you everything. That will tell you everything you need to know this week, Virgo. All right, peace, Virgo. Love you. Don't be loyal to a fault. You don't gain anything from that. You actually lose a lot from that.